well, it looks like, pardon me, it looks like somebody wants to turn me back into the old me. Welcome to HB RV Lifestyle, the podcast. I'm the host, the Honey Badger, here to give it to you straight and transparent about the RV business, as well as other things. Now, before I launch, and I am going to launch big time tonight, before I launch, I have a question for you, especially the folks that are watching this later. And that question is, there's two manufacturers of RVs. Doesn't matter if it's a fifth wheel, a travel trailer, etc. Okay? Two manufacturers. Manufacturer A builds their own frame, stands by the construction of their frame. They have the best insulation factors in the industry. They offer both a regular and a off-grid package. They are privately owned, not owned by a big corporation, don't have investors, etc. They are privately owned and probably, and at least for the next 20 years, never going to sell. You got, oh, by the way, the negative about that manufacturer, they're not exactly the prettiest looking trailers, fifth wheels, or RVs available. They're kind of ugly, but they're well built like a brick house. No frame problems, no frame failure problems, no sidewall cracking. Manufacturer B has owners that have a really interesting history. They tend to build a company up for 4 to 5 years. They buy a chassis from a company that doesn't have a great reputation amongst consumers. They're having sidewall cracking issues. They're having braking issues. They're having electrical issues. But they make the perfect RV drawer. The drawers and cabinets are so perfect that it's the main pitch of the vehicle. Which one would you rather have? Let me know in the comments section, because it's actually very interesting. So my TikTok videos have started to boost in views again. And I'm starting to boost in followers again. I've started getting this big push from TikTok. I know we're on YouTube, but I got a big push on TikTok. And there was a corporate stooge meister of an RV YouTuber that decided to invade my comments because I made a very bold statement saying that Northwood Manufacturing is far superior to Brinkley RV. Now, I never said in a million years that Brinkley RV was a piece of crap. I've never said Brinkley RV is bad. All I've ever said is Brinkley RV is not the greatest thing since sliced bread. It's overpriced for what it really is. But I give them credit for the problems they're going through. They're on top of it. This stooge meister named Miles RV, that's M-Y-L-E-S. This knucklehead, let me do an impression. Oh my God, they've been building it for 15 years. Huh? And it's innovative. I know they've built this trailer floor plan for the last 25 years, but it's brand new and it's innovative. They've never done anything like it. This is an impression of every video this guy does. And he wants to come in my comments and talk about Brinkley drawers and how they do double jointed blood. Who gives a crap about some freaking drawer? Who cares about a freaking drawer? Nobody cares about how the drawer is constructed. If you care about how the drawer is constructed compared to the exterior, compared to the frame, compared to the sidewall cracking, compared to the braking issues and the electrical issues that Brinkley has been having, if you're more worried about how a drawer is constructed over the failures that have been occurring with Brinkley RV lately, then you need to take your YouTube channel, turn that sumbitch sideways, and stick it straight up your candy ass. Don't come at me, bro. I will destroy people, especially when you have been rumored to be paid over $100,000 through back channels. And it's a rumor only. I can't prove it. But I'll tell you this. RV people talk, and it's a very small community. And when I've got multiple people tell me that you are paid through back channels up to $100,000 a year to make sure that the marketing is flat and right for Brinkley RV, I can't take you seriously. Can't. Hi, Lily. So the reality is, if you are that worried about Brinkley RV having all its problems, see, another fanboy. See, this is what I get sick of, these brand ambassadors, these fanboys. I get so sick of them. Why don't you go to the manufacturer and tell them not to make it public knowledge they're having problems? So you can continue to sell your Brinkley RVs on the lot. You're not getting questioned by consumers. Dude, you know how many, do you know how many YouTubers have tried to come after me? And yet what keeps happening? I keep growing. Why? I'm going to tell you why. Because nobody can buy my good review. Do you know why people love Matt's RV reviews and Matt's towable reviews? Because manufacturers can't buy Matt's good review. If you go pay attention to Matt's RV reviews and Matt's towable reviews, if you pay attention to the way Matt does things, big shout out to Matt, by the way. Matt finds the good and the bad. I may not be the biggest fan of the style of video he does. That's just a creative difference. It's not that big of a deal. But man, he finds the good, the bad, and the ugly. He just does it in with a little more flair and a lot better personality than I do. The RV Hunter is a very good YouTuber. Amazing YouTuber. So Miles, until the rumors are squashed, which they'll never get squashed, bro, because let me tell you, I'm going to tend to believe them. I live in a car and a trailer, and I don't have a brand new spanking truck, and I don't show off my new beautiful high dollar shades and my high dollar smile. I still have crooked ass teeth. I still wear the same clothes I've worn for the last 5 years. And I might be an arrogant asshole, but at least I'm not coming online and going in other people's videos and commenting about double-edged drawers or whatever the bullshit you want to come up with, because Brinkley's not a mid-level RV. Really? Let's see those big sidewall cracks, and let's see how many fifth wheels have they had to change the braking system and axle system on. Oh, that's right, because they use the same components as a lot of other manufacturers. So how can they be innovative when they're having all these problems? Oh, that's right. It's because you sell Brinkley RV and you're probably having trouble selling them right now because of the problems. But you know what's great is Brinkley RV is handling the problem. They've made it public. They're handling the problem. The adhesive, I mean, they came up with some bullshit about adhesive, but hey, c'est la vie, okay? I'm just glad that they're handling it. Good evening, Larry. So, MYLES RV, Miles RV, not RV Miles. Jason's awesome. MYLES RV. Stay out of my comments. Stay out of my videos. Stay out of my way. Go keep smiling and telling everybody that everything's innovative, even though they've built the same damn floor plan for 25 years. Keep using the word innovative all the time in your videos, and go keep your fan base and keep on going. Walk the other way. Stay out of my way. Stay out of it. Stay on my TikToks. Stay on my Instagrams. Stay out of it. I'm here to educate the consumer, not to rip a six-figure paycheck from a manufacturer. I'm sorry, let me rephrase that. A rumored six-figure paycheck from a manufacturer through the back channels. I'm not into that. If somebody want to pay me $100,000 as here, thanks, I'd still talk shit about their stuff when they deserve it. That's why nobody pays me. Nobody pays me on the manufacturer side 50 grand, 60 grand, 70 grand, 100 grand. Because I'm not going to make things sunshine and rainbows and tell everybody how innovative things and lie to the consumers. I'm not into it. You want to continue to push the truth about an independent manufacturer? You go right on ahead. Don't come after me, bro. Not cool. Don't go into my comments. You don't see me coming into your comments of your videos. I leave corporate stooges like yourself. I leave you guys alone. If you want to continue to be a corporate stooge and get whatever you're getting paycheck-wise from Blue Compass and from Brinkley to come into people's comments, just stay out of mine. Go bug Cruising with the Carsons. Go bug Greg Carson. Don't bug me, bro. You need to stay out of my stuff. Seriously. There's only 3 corporate guys that I actually trust. And there's 3 corporate guys only that I would give shout outs to. That's Matt from Matt's RV and Towable Reviews, JD from Big Truck or Big RV, and the RV Hunter. That's it. Go sit on the bench. Go stay in your lane. Don't come into my lane. Just because you see me growing and you're scared, don't come this way, bro. Because I'm the honey badger. Excuse my language, but I don't give a fuck. I don't. I got nothing to lose. I could call every person on the factory end that I have on my cell phone and find out exactly how much money you make from the manufacturers through back channels. Hey man, get rich. I have nothing wrong with you getting rich. Go get rich doing YouTube. That's fabulous. Enjoy it. Get your 6-figure paycheck from the manufacturers, make your ad revenue, make your sales, become a freaking 100 millionaire. Be more popular and bigger and better than Josh the RV Nerd and Mr. Beast and all the other YouTubers and TikTokers out there. Just leave me out of it and stay away from me. That's all I'm going to say. Stay away from me. I don't deal with people like you. In fact, if we run into each other at open house or any other event like the Tampa Bay show or anything like that in the near future, you stay on your end, I'll stay on my end, we'll stay away from each other. You go off and start telling all the fibs and the pushing the truth of every manufacturer and everything built. I'll continue to tell people what the good, the great, the bad, and the ugly are of every manufacturer. Stuff I sell, stuff I've sold in the past, stuff I love that I can't sell. Because even stuff that I love to sell, even stuff that I can tell you without a shadow of a doubt are my favorite products I have sold or sold in the past, I still bring up all the dirt. While you sit there with a smile and an attorney telling you what you can and cannot say. So stay out of my shit. Seriously. Stay away from me. And for the person talking crap in the comments, go on ahead. I don't care. I've been called and told worse. So it doesn't matter to me. Hold on. Now, on to the more important things tonight. The most important things of the night are going to be truck campers. Slide-in truck campers. I just got done doing the Overland show in Southern California and Costa Mesa. And one of the big key things that everyone should take away from a show like that is when you buy into something that is not NADA or RVIA seal and approved, and it's in JD Power or it's in Black Book as a actual RV company, an RV brand, an RV manufacturer with a value, you tend to lose a lot more value on those products. So I had a great conversation with a guy who's actually a fan of this podcast. He approached me, talked to me a lot about how he bought this huge F550 chassis motorhome that's built in Canada, and he put all these upgrades together, all of them, put them all together, put this motorhome together. He meant to do it as a flip. Okay. That motorhome, brand new, sells for around $160,000 US. Okay. He wants $275,000 because he put all this work into it. He's had it on the market for quite a while, and no one's been able to buy it. Okay. Now, one of the reasons why, and the biggest reason why, is because, as I've said on this podcast, as much as I've said on the main channel, it is so hard to finance a lot of these. How do I put this? It's so hard to finance one of these custom jobs. And the NADA and the banks and the credit unions don't care about the add-ons a lot of times when it comes to the financing. There's a lot of Mercedes van conversion off the road guys that once you buy that motorhome, reselling it, you're reselling it as a van. You're reselling it using Kelley Blue Book for financing rather than traditional RV financing. So while some of this stuff is really cool, okay, was really awesome to watch, awesome to look at, awesome to go through, there are very few of them that are actual RVIA lender approved manufacturers. Okay. Slide-in truck campers are the absolute hardest RV, no matter who they're built by, to finance. Zero down, does not exist in things like this. Period. I don't care if you're an 850, a 900, a 1000. I don't care if you got the most perfect credit on God's green earth. Zero down on traditional RV financing on slide-in truck campers does not exist. Why? Because most of the time, probably what? 46 of the 50 states don't title them. They don't have wheels. They don't get registered with the DMV. Specifically like Nevada, Arizona, Montana, California, Oregon, Washington, there is no registration or title for most of these truck campers. So the reality is the financing on this thing is going to be very tough compared to a travel trailer, a car, things of that nature. So there are manufacturers out there that most people don't understand why it's so hard to put zero down when you have semi-good credit. Like the person in the comments section said, luxury item. It's a toy. And it's a toy, technically, that you could walk away from, bury yourself in the middle of the desert, and they can't find you. You'll never register it. You could technically sell it off with a lien on it, and the person will never know. You could have a lien on that truck camper, sell it for cash, and walk away with the cash, and the loan's still sitting there, and the bank can't do shit. This is why banks require skin in the game, even with outstanding credit. It's a fact of life. One of the hardest things to understand. RVs stand for recreational vehicle already. Zero down is a very specific, very hard thing to accomplish, even in a travel trailer. And if you're over 75 grand, it's absolutely impossible. And when you get to over $100,000, the rules completely change. You can go buy a $150,000 one-ton dually truck with zero out of pocket. But on a $25,000 truck camper, you're going to need skin in the game. And not $1,000, not $500, probably $3, $4, $5, $6 grand. On a $50,000 truck, slide-in truck camper, you're probably going to need $6 to $12 to $13,000 down for the bank to give you a decent loan. Don't walk into a dealer's booth or a manufacturer booth at a show and get butt hurt because you have a 739 FICO score and you can't qualify for zero down. Or you have a 650 FICO score and the bank is going to require you to put 30% down. I understand that car manufacturers and car dealers can do it with zero out of pocket on a lot of times. I get it. Cars are different. They can put a GPS tracking system on a car. They can track down and repossess that car a lot easier than you can repossess an RV if someone, especially somebody's living in it. But you're not supposed to live in them, according to the banks, according to the lenders, right? So just when you're shopping for some of this overland stuff, this really cool off-grid, off the beaten path type of recreational vehicles, go for it. I mean, yeah, just realize you're going to have some skin in the game with this thing. It's just a fact of life. It's not personal. It's just what It's what's required. How often are you able to put zero down? Mobile meth labs. Ha! How often are you able to put zero down in a house? I don't think I've met anybody that actually put real zero down on an actual. And I'm talking about true, absolute, true zero down. I don't think I've met anybody who's done it.
So, that all being said, I'm pretty sure I'm going to get backlash over this. Just the way it is. As you guys all know, I don't care. Somebody will complain to YouTube that I'm just a bad guy. And that's all good. You're all good, brother. No worries. No worries. Brother, sister, whichever you are. No worries. I just get sick and tired of... See, I'm going to tell you something. Okay? I'm going to be real. I'm going to be real before I go. So I got to go. I got to get back to... It's taking forever to charge this car. The end of the day, if you're a corporate dealer YouTuber, it's not a good idea to come after the guy that's got nothing to lose. When you have everything to lose, absolutely everything to lose, don't come after the guy that's got nothing to lose. Fact of life. Okay? I've already proven I walked away from jobs to keep this podcast because this podcast is really important for consumers, dealers, and manufacturers. I've had GMs of brands reach out to me when I give them a bad review. And I always tell them the same thing all the time. When you made the changes, fly me out. Let's film the transparency. I'm going to tell you, there's a manufacturer. They didn't call me, but I don't know what started it. But Palomino Columbus fifth wheels are starting to do videos of how they actually construct their fifth wheel. Not telling you how they do it, videoing how they do it. So, until next time, remember that RV always will stand for toolkit and sense of humor. Have a good one.